You know, for the boise-state football team, there were plenty of unknowns on offense heading into Friday night's football game against New Mexico, which is why it was really nice to see the Bronco defense really rise to the occasion.
Absolutely. The BSU defense kind of spearheading that bounce-back performance as BSU took down New Mexico 31-14. Now, here's a look at that productivity. 12 tackles for loss, 6 sacks, maybe most impressive, holding the Lobos scoreless to just 64 yards in the first half.
Yeah, Bora High alumnus George Tarlis led the charge on defense. After getting shut out on the stat sheet in Corvallis, he posted 2.5 tackles for loss and a sack and a half against the Lobos.
Yeah, New Mexico was a hard team to prepare for with their triple option attack. And remember, BSU had that short week to prepare, but for sixth-year middle linebacker Ezekiel Noah, the preparation is what made all the difference as the group got on the same page and did their job.
Right, it's great, man. We always talk about the front end and the back end working together. It's a team sport, and pressure confuse the quarterback is one of our standards we have on defense. A lot of it was eye control. We know the offense that they had, it can be a little bit difficult as far as the triple option. This whole week we talked about doing our job, doing our 111, and a lot of it was keys, and we were able to do that. So.
You just heard from number 7 on defense. Now we go to number 7 on offense. Boise State sophomore wide receiver Latrell Caples enjoyed a breakout performance in Albuquerque.
That's right. With the offense needing a spark, a guy with just 8 career catches entering the game was able to prove himself on the big stage.
Yeah. Caples started the scoring early for the Broncos in the second quarter. He caught an 18-yard pass from Hank Bachmeyer right here and then just zipped north right into the end zone. He ended the game with just a pair of catches, but both of them ended up as touchdowns. After the game was over, we let him describe his career night in his own words.
It felt great. It was a blessing today to be out there with my guys and to get the dub, so that's really all that matters, but it was great to get the 2 touchdowns today. The first one, it was like a look we went over all week. If we see the Lobos sitting there, we strike them a little bit, give them a little Julian Edelman, a little juke route, and then get in. And the second one, we go to a package that we worked since the first week of fall camp. And they always tell me I got to get in there because it's going to be a short yardage play. So got in there, and it was easy, thanks to the O-line and everybody out there blocking for me.
How good is it to see a young guy step up and contribute offensively, especially when you need a little bit of a spark?
Yeah, there's no doubt, man. He's shown, and in practice, now it's time to do it in games, that he has that type of play making capability, and so we're just really excited for him. We got to, this is one game. We're going to celebrate what we did well in this game, but we got to be able to build off of it and move forward from here.
And let's give some credit to the man who was throwing the ball to Latrell. A vastly improved performance from Hank Bachmeyer. 3 touchdown passes, 16 of 27 completions, 170 yards. A much better stat line than last week's 3 turnovers. Now, when you talk to his teammates like Zeke and Latrell, they had his back the entire way. Based on what they saw in practice the week leading up, they knew Hank was going to get the job done.
This week, we just made sure we kept lifting them up, and whoever was throughout the week, we didn't even know who was going to come out here and get the start, but whoever it was, we just kept lifting both quarterbacks up, and he came out today and he played better than he did last week, and we're just going to keep improving by the week. He showed that after all that and after all what happened week 1, that he can bounce back, and he showed his poise, and he showed, like I said, he's a fighter, and he keep doing that throughout the week. We're just going to keep getting better and better.